Hey, this is Hans with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your noodles. And today, it's not just Instant Noodle Recipe Time, this is an Instant Noodle Recipe Time Extra. This is one where I revisit one and kind of do it up a little different. This one will be the Hakubaku restaurant-style fresh ramen shoyu. So, I thought, you know, they're pretty cool, and they asked if I could do this, and I was like, yeah, let's do something with your noodle. And I thought, let's do up something really spicy. So I'm not gonna make something that nobody could eat, but I'll make something with a good amount of heat to it. So yeah. Sounds like something to do on a Friday. That's what it is here. So here's the noodles. They're shelf stable, but they don't have preservatives, and they're like all fresh styly. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and you can do them for 2 to 2.5 minutes. Usually I do them for 2.5 because that makes them softer. I'm gonna try them at 2 and see what happens. And then you, just to make the broth, you take like, I said 10 ounces of water. That's boiling, but our microwave did short work of that. And then you just dump it in. And you stir it up. So there's the broth. Don't boil over on me. There you go. But yeah, 2 minutes. It's quicker than instant, which is kind of cool. The only thing you got to do that's different is you got to drain the noodles and make the broth separately. But I guess technically you could boil the noodles in 10 ounces of water. I never tried that. It might cook it down a little too quickly. The noodles might soak up all that water and you wouldn't have enough broth. So, I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with noodles that you could do it as a kind of, I don't know. You could try to make a yakisoba out of this. They've got new stuff coming that I might be trying that with. So that's cool. They keep coming out with stuff. So I like that. And these guys are Hakubaku USA, so they're located here in the States. So yeah, what's going on with me? Walked 11 miles yesterday, and I had a project to make a dash cam for the stroller, and that worked out pretty well. The only problem is it bounces around a little bit, so I've got to get that a little more fine-tuned, if you will, but you know, it's pretty cool. It's nice to actually go and try setting something up without any, you know, there aren't any like how-to guides for making a dash cam for your stroller, but it turns the stroller into like a camera dolly, which is kind of nice. Anyways, yeah, draining the noodles. And then we slap said noodles into a bowl. Make sure you can see all of this, because I'm going to use some interesting stuff. At least I think it's kind of interesting. So here's the noodle. Make it look all happy and fluffy. So there's that. Add in the broth. Yeah. So there is your basic shoyu ramen with nothing unadulterated, nothing changed. I'll take a bite because I like this stuff. And for all of you having a cow right now because I'm not using chopsticks, that having a cow, I imagine for a human that would be very, very uncomfortable. So don't worry, it's okay. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, so we will start with an egg, because that is the way I like to start things off. It's just more fun that way. I love eggs. I can't deny it. Come on, egg. I said I love you. I don't want you to do the... I want you to be good to me. I pledged my undying love to egg, so... It can be really tricky getting eggs to behave when there's broth involved, but these are doing semi-alright. Alright, we'll go with that. And then what else do we have? Well, we've got bing, Naruto, and bing, some Shoyu, and I don't know about you, but I really, 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 really like the humble mung bean sprouts, so I always add mung bean sprouts. I try to make them uniform when plating, if at all possible. Sometimes that's just like asking too much of these humble mung bean sprouts. Next we're gonna start making it spicy, so I think I want to go first with this. This is a habanero togarashi. It's basically it's really spicy. It's good. So let's get these noodles looking a little more in your face. There you go. And yeah, I really like this stuff. So there's some of that. This is like a, what do you call it? Oh, Szechuan peppery kind of powder. Kind of put that over to the side a little bit. And last but not least, for the spicy factor, I have spicy chili oil. This is Taiwanese. The other two were Japanese, but yeah, we'll get this going there. That'll give it a nice extra bit of oiliness, and it'll make it more spicy. And then we've got spring onion, aka negi. That's what they call it in Japan. But yeah, and that about covers the whole shebang. I did this up the other day, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. Speaking of forgetting things, I have a couple more things I wanted to add to it. There's nothing worse than trying to cook things up and make them look nice and then going, oh, that was sitting right behind that and I totally spaced it. This is something I absolutely love on noodles and anything. It's this crispy garlic stuff, and you can find it, at least in US stores. It's where you would find all the salad toppings and stuff. Usually by the bags of salad. And they're like little garlic potato chips. They're salty. Oh man. They're like, if you love garlic, this is the high life, folks. This is like really what it's about. So a little bit of that. And a little bit of sesame seed. Yeah, just a little. And last but not least, some seaweed. Alright. Make sure you can see everything all right, and we will let Troglodyte Zaiden Rotato, yeah, that's the name of my rotating platform. Troglodyte Zaiden Rotato, do your thing, do your stuff. Alright, well hey, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Check out Hakubaku, Hakubaku, over on Amazon. You'll find all their stuff up there, including this one. They've also got a tonkatsu, and they've mentioned there might be some more flavors coming pretty soon, so that's rad. Alright, have a good one. Bye.